And this is the second story. Juga, Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Christian decide to go on a camping trip on a Saturday. They packed snacks like cucumbers, graham crackers, and marshmallows. They decided to take a friend with them. They asked their friend to go along. His parents said okay. They decided to go to Devil's Den skate park. They decided to take Juga Suburban. It is blue. It has three seats in the back and 3 seats in the middle. When they got to the park, they put up the tent. It was not hard because they all worked together. The friend was unloading the Suburban. They played on the play set and hide and seek. Soon it was supper time. They decided to have hot dogs for supper with ketchup and mustard. And then they went to bed. And when Wario and Bowser showed up, they drove their car, which is a rainbow, to Devil's Den when we were sleeping. They set up their tent and they had their supper. In the morning when we woke up, we were surprised to see Wario and Bowser. I was still sleeping, you know. But Wario and Bowser were making too much noise. I was still asleep when they did that. And I don't know why I need to emphasize why I am still sleeping. The other campers were at the bathroom. I finally woke up and said, "What's going on here? It's like I have some sort of omnipotent presence or something." It's funny. The other campers had breakfast while I was asleep. So, after I woke, I got up and had some breakfast of Cheerios and milk. Wario and Bowser were making a mess with our stuff. So Juga got the idea to chase them out of the park by driving. The campers are still in the bathroom washing their hands. They came back to see that Juga was gone. "Where is Juga?" they asked. They turned on their cell phone and called Juga. Juga told them that he was chasing Wario and Bowser out of the park because they were not good. They were not being good. They had our stuff. I will call the police when I get back. And I told them that the license plate number was C2055. The police said we will find them. When they were back from the bathroom, they saw a huge mess. The good guys decided to go fishing. Why not clean up the mess first? Come on. They asked some other fishermen where good fishing spots were. When they found out, they got their fishing poles, bid together, and went to rent a boat. Juga wanted to get a speedboat, and he would drive it. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? They got a nice speedboat and life jackets for everyone. They put all their stuff in the boat, and Juga drove to the good fishing spot. They put their fishing lines over the side of the boat. They had their names on the poles so they would not lose them. That's some brains right there. Then the bad guys showed up. Dun, dun, dun. They decided to fish in the same spot. The good guys didn't know the bad guys were there except yours truly, me. Because Juga heard their boat coming up. The other fishermen said, "What are they doing here?" None of the good guys know why, except, of course, me. He knows that the bad guy's boat is near the bridge, and the good guys are under the bridge. They tell the bad guys to get out of there because they were at the good fishing spot first. The bad guy said, "No, you leave." And Grace said, "No, you leave." Then the bad guys finally left. Luigi had a bike. He felt something tug on his line, and he saw his bobber go down into the water. So he pulled a little, then he began to roll in the line. When it got close to the boat, the others saw there was a really big fish. They got out the net and helped Luigi bring in the big fish. It was a really big one. Soon the other guys began catching more fish. When they were tired of fishing, they decided to go to the camping spot and rest. Did he ever get that fish? Anyway, the bad guys came to the camping spot and made a mess with the good guys' stuff when they were taking a nap. We woke up and played Go Fish. The bad guys decided to play a trick on us. We were still in the tent. They had a window and the door of the tent closed, so we couldn't see what they were doing. They were making a mess with our stuff. We had our food in little baggies. The bad guys went outside to check our stuff, and we saw a mess. We called the police on our cell phone. The police came and told them to get out of here. And the policeman said, if you don't leave, we'll put you in our car and drive you to jail. The bad guys decided to clean up the mess but didn't leave, so the policeman took them to jail. Now, one thing I noticed in this one is that I kept switching between first person and third person. Why that was, I don't know. That was probably just a young childhood arrows, totally not on purpose. Another one. Now, let's do this one. This one's gonna be fun. Super Mario's famous picture. When Super Mario was 11 years old, he went to his school in the inner city. The children at the school are nice to him, except two boys named Wario and Bowser. I told you I was a huge Nintendo fan. This is Nintendo fanfic. Wario and Bowser always pick on Super Mario and made him cry. Wah, wah, wah. One day in art class, Super Mario had to draw a picture. So he did. Here's the picture. The teacher saw it and said, "Scream." Then she fainted. Super Mario had a great idea. He went out on recess to play. He took his picture. Wario and Bowser came out to tease Super Mario and made him cry. Super Mario reached into his pocket and pulled out the terrible picture. He showed it to Wario and Bowser. Both of the bad boys screamed and promptly faded. I love how I use promptly as if it was like some cue that they already knew. The town heard about Super Mario's terrible picture. The police heard about it, and the chief of police had an idea. He came to Super Mario and asked him to draw terrible pictures for the police because the police couldn't afford a taser. Then the police used the picture to fight crime. When the bad guy resisted arrest, the police pulled out the picture and the crook screamed and fainted. As you do, of course. Super Mario became rich and famous because he sold his terrible picture to the police so they could fight crime. And this next one is one I wrote with my cousin. There's a lot of references to Luigi's Mansion in this book, and I've never played it before. For some reason, I really like it, even though I was really interested in it, even though I never played it. So Here we go. Super Mario goes to outer space. One day, Super Mario decided that he wanted to go to outer space. He wanted to take Luigi with him. The next day, they started to build a huge spaceship. Bowser and Wario were spying on them, and they got jealous. So they built their own scary spaceship. When they all finished their spaceships, it was time to leave. What about Cascade? They totally forgot about the Cascade. Mario and Luigi didn't even know that the bad guys had built their scary spaceship. When they saw it, they said, "Let's get out of here to outer space." Luigi said, "The bad guys are on our tail." So Mario made the ship go faster and faster. But the scary ship was still catching up. The scary spaceship scared Luigi. He screamed, "Ah!" He remembered all the scary ghosts they had met in Luigi's mansion. I told you, Luigi's mansion. It was a good thing that he brought the ghost vacuum alone, because there are ghosts on the moon. The scary spaceship was shooting their guns at Mario and Luigi's spaceship. Then they realized that they weren't shooting guns, but ghosts. "Yikes," said Luigi. He pulled out his ghost vacuum, he pulled on his spacesuit, and stood on top of the ship. They were in outer space now. "I'll drive to the moon," said Mario. Luigi was sucking up the ghosts, but Mario didn't know what Luigi was doing. He thought he left Luigi behind. "Oh no," said Mario, "he's gone." Then he saw Luigi sucking up the ghosts on the roof of the spaceship. Mario said, "What are you doing out here?" Luigi replied, "I'm sucking in all the ghosts so they don't get into our spaceship." "Well, how nice of you, my brother." One day again, and Mario showed the scariest ghost his skull picture. It was so bad that the ghost ran away screaming. That was all of Ghost for now. I think I meant to say the ghost. Ghosts. They landed on the moon, and the bad guys lost them. Luigi sucked up all the bad ghosts on the moon, but there were some good ones. They helped them find all the bad ones so Luigi could suck them up. Good cleaning job, Luigi. Then they saw the scary spaceship. They jumped into the spaceship and said goodbye to the white ghosts because they were the good guys. Of course. And they're not going to say goodbye to the bad guys, right? I assume so. The white ghosts decided to help Mario and Luigi, so they scared off Bowser and Wario to Mars. By Mars, I don't know why. Mario and Luigi had a safe trip back home. Every month, they went back to see their new ghost friends. One other day, they saw the bad guys in their scary spaceship again. Well, of course. Luigi sucked in all the ghosts again, and Mario and Bowser said, "How can he do that?" Luigi said, "With my vacuum cleaner." Luigi pulled out the vacuum and started chasing Mario and Bowser. They were screaming, so every time Mario and Bowser shot their ghosts, Luigi sucked them up. Every once in a while, one got in the spaceship, but Mario showed them his school picture every time. Now I am still writing, and my writing has definitely improved a lot. A lot of mistakes I've noticed with my fan fiction is Kent's problems. It's like switching back and forth between tanks without really any reason to. I've gotten a lot better at that, and I do that, but I switch on purpose. So, thank you for watching. This is my Nintendo fanfic. Now I know I can it. Thank you for watching. This is my Nintendo